Hello beautiful people. It's been a long time since my last video and it feels a little strange but really nice to be here again. In this video I'll take you along with me to the beginning of summer here in Australia. That week in December I spent more time in nature than I did last winter and it made me really happy. Even though it was a busy month like it is for so many people, as I was finishing a research paper for my PhD, I found my way back to my creative routine. I also received more orders than usual leading up to Christmas, so I spent a lot of time knotting macramé jewellery, and since the weather finally warmed up, I was able to do more of it outside. There's a lot of poo from kangaroos, but I really want to sit down here and say, why did I come to the bush? Today is probably the hottest day we've had this spring so far, and it's been about 34 degrees. At least this is what my weather app told me, and it's been cloudy most of the day, and I also spent most of the day in the office, so I didn't really feel hot. But then I just had this urge in me to first be outside because it's warm and I haven't been on a walk for like a week, so I really wanted to fulfill my urge to go for a walk. Also to make some jewelry, because next weekend I'm doing the market stall, and I want to make more pieces so I can have more pieces to sell. Also I wanted to take photos of my newly made jewelry because I want to put them on my Etsy store. I mean, there was a lot of things in my head. In the end I just packed the bag where I put my camera, my jewelry, even the jewelry making supplies. I was not sure about the light because it was cloudy all day, and actually now the horizon at the west is fully covered with clouds. I don't think I will have a nice sunset light. In this case I'll just make more pieces. And it's been so long since I've been out in the warm weather and making jewelry as well, because in winter I had a break and then I decided to just focus all my energy on my PhD. And I decided, okay, put all my creative projects on hold and just focus on my PhD and be done with it as soon as possible, and then put my energy into something else. And 6 months in, I realized that I've been just feeling so miserable, and I decided that I don't have to wait anymore because it was a trap, I think, thinking that it's going to be different in the future when I finish my PhD. But I just realized that when I finish my PhD I'll have to find a job to kind of sustain my life and support myself financially. So it's not going to be much easier actually to film, because I will still have to do full-time job. Even if it's not full-time, it might be a bit more laborious, and it does mean that I'll have more energy to film and do my creative project, because I want my creative projects to help me make some living out of them. And because I know it's going to be a slow process, I realize that there is nothing to wait for, because the sooner I start, the sooner I will build something, the sooner it will happen. I don't know how many years it's going to take to actually take off, several years maybe, but if I start the process sooner, it means that I'll get the results sooner. So this is where I'm coming from right now. So let's go and find a nice spot to make some jewelry pieces. Look at this. You're watching me. how close are these birds to me. They're just watching, and also on this side. And at the back. And here. And all the way over there. And there's one more. And here, look at them. I don't know what they want. This is how much I've made so far. Realizing that I need to make a move now because it's getting dark, although it's still 10 minutes before the sunset, but because there are many thick clouds, there is barely any light left. And I also did a strategic mistake and wore open-toe shoes for this walk, and I was already bitten by many ants, big and small, and since I'm gonna have to walk in the dark in the grass, I don't want to step on someone. Gives you some light. So I decided that I have to make a move and finish my piece at home. I'm literally trading with myself right now because I'm in the botanical garden where I came to take photos of my new jewelry pieces that I made. It's just so nice here. Probably you can hear a lot of sounds right now, and the weather is warm and it's sunny and it's just so nice. So I'm really forcing myself to leave because I need to do some work for my PhD. I'm saying to myself, alright, we have to go now because we still have to do some work, but it's only for a few hours, and then at the sunset we again have to go out to nature somewhere to take more photos because the sunset light is much more soft than this direct midday light, and I like it better. Hey buddies! Hey again! It's the evening of the same day, and I am feeling very happy and fulfilled right now because I managed to catch maybe an hour of good pre-sunset light and took some jewelry photos that I really wished to do today. So I'm gonna go home, edit the photographs and probably post some of them on Instagram. It's only 6 days left until the market, so I really want to push with some social media presence a little bit because I've been away for so long, like a few months, almost all winter, and this is why it's all happening. It's finally my favorite time of the year when it's warm, and even though the sun is down, I still feel warm. Wearing sleeveless top, I finally can spend evenings after work outside. I was really rushed because I knew that the sun is gonna go down and it's gonna get dark, so I have to take as many photos as I can while the light is good. So I was really in a rush and didn't stop for a single second, and before heading back home I just decided to stop and sit down here and look at the sky, the trees, listen to all the insects in the air. Really good. That's it. That's my bed for today. You won't believe how much happier just sitting in this forest makes me feel. It's very beautiful, and I think I feel like I really needed it. And I'm very grateful that I listened to my inner voice and took myself for this road trip and came here. It's been a bit of a weird week, and yesterday, like I was saying, I was going to do my market, and it happened yesterday. I also was planning to bring my second-hand clothes for sale along with my jewelry, but in the morning it's parrots. In the morning I didn't feel like it anymore, and I just wanted to take it easy, and it was also very cloudy, kind of cool day, and I knew that the market probably wouldn't be very busy with many people because there was a big festival, music festival happening in our town yesterday, so I knew that most of the people will be there. I just decided not to take any second-hand clothes and only take my table for my jewelry and focus on that. It was also a humbling experience because I had only one sale made by my friend. So yeah, but I was glad that I went there because this was my goal, to make jewelry for the market, and it gave me a motivation to make new pieces, to do more product photography for my Etsy store and for my Instagram. So it was nice. I'm glad. Now I have the next goal for the New Year's because I'm going to Doof over New Year's Eve, and I wanted to make some pieces, doofy pieces, before that, so I can maybe give them to someone. I'm gonna see my friends there, some friends that I haven't seen for more than a year or more, because some of them were traveling overseas and some of them were, I don't know, searching for themselves. So it will be interesting reunion, and I would like to have some gifts. So yeah, I'm very happy that I took myself to this nature session, and I'm gonna finish my vlog here. I'm gonna continue making this choker so I can send it to the customer tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you next time soon. It's always sad to pack a car in the end of the trip.